Good morning. It's been a couple of days since I have recorded, so this is like day, I don't know. Kind of took some time out. I actually had to file my taxes, so I filed my taxes for the first time as a business, which was very stressful. I went and I did get an estimate for the hitch, and I'm going to be dropping Parker off in a couple of weeks at a spot to get the hitch custom built for the van, so that's a good thing. And I have not done anything else in the van, but today I'm going to work on that shelf that I've been talking about. So I'm going to work on that shelf. I'm also going to do some painting. I went to Lowe's and I got some white paint so I can do my touch-ups. And I'm just going to do some little touches to the van to kind of complete this video. And I bought these little hooks. So I'm going to put these little hooks up so that I have a extra coat hangers or towel rack or something. I'm going to put it right over the refrigerator. But I guess let's get into it. This is the area where I'm going to be building a shelf. You can see that drives me crazy. That is so unorganized. So let's see what we can do. First thing that I have to do is take all of my stuff out from underneath the shelf. Like, oh my gosh. This is all of my like bowls, my little glass jars, my water bottles are in there. I need to find another spot for my fire extinguisher. I need to check this first. Oh no, it's still good. Okay. And more water bottles. I have so many water bottles, guys. This goes into my mom's garage. I actually had to use this. This is the thing that worked to seal my back door. This little grate stuff. A lot of people use it for insulation when they're building their vans. I did not use it. I used Reflectix and I used fiberglass for my insulation. But some people swear by, especially for those who may have had holes from rust and things and they've sealed it up, they use this kind of stuff. But I didn't use this for my van. And then back here we got another book, and this is where all the stuff is at. I probably don't need all of, this is in my way. Probably don't need all of these things, but I want them, so I have them. And I do like to cook. So here we have another one here. And in this one I have like my baking sheet. I have baking pans, which I used when I had my oven, but I no longer have my oven, so I may not need these things anymore. I could donate them. My teapot, which I use a whole lot. And then I have 2 noodle bowls. Well, I only have one because I recently broke one. I'm so sad about that. For my ramen noodle, because it's so easy to make noodles in a van. But this is like my strainer, bowls that actually are supposed to be over there, and my toaster, which I use a lot. And then of course more water bottles. I also have a pot with bowls and some different utensils that my friends gave me for Christmas. A sink, so when I'm washing I use this one when I'm outside and I can just wash my dishes outside. And then one of my friends gave me this cute little cast iron to make like soups, or I can make pasta in it, so I have that. Don't you love the color? The color is so cute. And then other than that, I just have my the 2 cast iron skillets that are in there. So that is all that I have in this one. I have two cast irons. There's a couple of plates that are down there as well. But I need to figure out how to utilize my space underneath this area here to place all of these items where they are not moving around and things like that. My idea in my head is to create a shelf to put my bowls and my plates and my cups on, and the bottom section just lining it with something that doesn't, you know, the liner so that it doesn't slide. Getting some of that shelf liner and putting that on the very bottom shelf, and there I could keep my pots, my pans, and potentially things like plates between the pans. I'm just trying to figure it all out. So I have this idea in my head, and we're gonna see if it pans out. So let me get started. I think I have enough wide enough wood. I purchased, so I built the little front part for my refrigerator, and I had this wood left over, so this is the wood I'm going to use to create the shelf with. Wish me luck. We're going to get on that right now. Wood is cut for the shelf, and now I'm going to be cutting the pieces that I'll be attaching it to, so I have to measure them and then cut them. Okay. Trying to get in here and measure that back piece. Oh, such a tight space. It's like crazy, because when I was building the van, everything was so open, and I built my way out of the van, and now everything's all in the van, and I'm still trying to build stuff, and it's hard. Okay, let me get this measurement done. This is not plywood. This is MDF wood that I would use like on trimming, but you can use it for like shelves and things like that. So the wood is safe, but I'm just trying to figure out which way would be better. Should I have a front facing one, or should I keep it back a little bit and then I could put a door right here? So many options. I think I might do it that way. I might do it that way, where this particular shelf sets in a little bit, and then I can put a door right here on this bottom piece. There's plenty of space to do that, so I think I might do that. And it doesn't have to be a thick door. It can be like the door I have on my cabinet, which is like one on my clothes cabinet, which is like one, not even a quarter. It's like 5/8. It's like not very thick at all, but it does the job. So I might do that. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that. So let me cut this wood. I have 2 pieces of the F board, and I have my piece of wood underneath here. I have the screws to bolt it into the sides here, and I also have these other bolts, these other multi kind of screws that I can use as well if I need to. I don't have my drill. Or do I? I don't know where my drill is. I have my drill bits, and let's see. No drill. All right. I always have to forget something. Yeah, my drill's out there. So I'm back in Parker, and I'm going to be putting the shelf in. Hopefully I cut everything correctly. It looks like it. I measured it twice and cut it once and blah blah blah, but you never know what you're going to get until you get it. So I'm going to put that shelf in there, and we'll see where it takes us. Vanlife and upgrades. Like, I just want it to be perfect, which I know it's never going to be perfect, but this shelf is going to be life-changing. So I'm like, yeah, I got to get this shelf in, and I got to get it in today, because today is one of the warmer days. I think it got to like 60 today, and then it goes downhill. I think next week we're like in the 30s here in the desert. So I was like, ooh, warm day, let me get this done. All right, let me get this done. I measured it, but I didn't take in consideration that this wall is more inset, and so I'm gonna have to take it out. Glad that I have everything right here. I need to take this, can you see that? I need to take this piece right here off and attach it on this other side, and then put this piece back in on the opposite sides. Back to the drawing board. I have to re-cut this piece of wood because it's not fitted in there correctly. It looks like, oh gosh, here we go. I'm back. I finally got everything straight. The only thing that's really bothering me is I didn't buy plywood, right? So I'm using this board, like pressed wood stuff, and I don't know if when I put it in, if it's gonna split, because it kind of split a little bit, and I only have so much space in which I can drill as far as area. So I'm gonna see how it works. If I have to, if it doesn't work, I can just go and buy a piece of 2x4 or 2x3 or 2x2, yeah, 2x2, and put it and replace it with that. But we're gonna see if I can get what I have to work. So let me go ahead and get to putting everything into its space. I'm thirsty. Oh, this water. Okay. Telling you, Vanlife. It's done! Yay! Tired, y'all. I have a shelf. A proper shelf. So my pots are gonna go. Here we go. This is what it looks like. Underneath. I don't need that there anymore, but my pots and pans will go here. And on this shelf I could put plates and some cups that I have, glassware, and then I have enough room to actually add a small door right here in front to cover it if I want to, or I could add another curtain to it. I don't know, but it looks proper for now. It looks all right. I'm gonna put, see this cabinet liner? I'm gonna put that cabinet liner down there, so then that way the pots and stuff won't be rumbling around. And yeah, I think I did an all right job. What do you guys think? This was like agonizing. Like literal, for real. If you decide that you want to do it on your own, DIY, I strongly recommend doing that. It's such a great experience. It can be frustrating, make you want to pull your hair out and scream and curse, but in the end it's so satisfying, and you're learning something, a trade of some sort, that you can use or help others with. So like I said, I'm not a builder. Most of the time when I'm doing things, I'm winging it. Like this shelf, I was like, oh my gosh, trying to figure out, you know, I need the shelf. I was tired of looking at my pots and pans, but I'm pretty happy with the results. I am going to just fill in the holes and I'll load everything up. I might load everything up today just because I have the space. Like I have all the items, and that'll help to weigh down this piece of wood. I'm actually gonna take some more of that wood glue and put it right underneath the seam, there. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys right here. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you to my Patreons and to everybody that supports me. If you want to become a Patreon, the link is, I'll put the link up here or there for you guys. And I hope to see you on the other side, but if not, I'll see you guys next week. Until next time though, love and light. Love you guys.